So, good evening. Apologies about that. But unfortunately, I had to take that call. And they always call me, these people, when I'm working. It's almost like they know that I'm about to go live and they go, yeah, fuck it, we're ringing. So anyway, bless up to everyone. We are going to go through Super Duper press conference. Does Mikel like Mikel? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hee. Well done, mate. Sports journalism, yeah? Does Mikel like Mikel? That journalist actually thought he did something. Yeah, all you did, mate, was make yourself look a prat. What is wrong with these people? Honestly, I'm sick to death of these journalists, man. Like, that is a Sky Sports journalist. I think he was the one that actually said to Mikel about having a pretty team and all of that. In fact, let me get that clip up. For anybody who hasn't seen it, this is the zestiness that's going on at Arsenal. Very zesty behaviours going on down the Arsenal, guys. What done here? Log me in, motherfucker. Right, let's go. Do smash the likes up. I've just dropped a video as well. Tottenham have just got scarier. They've just signed a player from Burnley. They've just got scarier, guys. Tottenham fear and hate grows. What is Ange cooking? Let me find this clip. So I want to go through the press conference because we're going live with rants in 25 minutes. It's only a short one. Here we go. Here we go, guys. We have found the clip. Anyone who hasn't seen this yet, listen to this. I'm pretty sure this is the same geezer who said today in the press conference, does Mikel like Mikel? He goes, what do I like myself? Yeah, how funny, mate. How funny. Does Mikel like Marino? Shut up, man. Ask proper questions. Where the fuck's our striker? How about that? Right, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go, guys.
Cardo, such a good-looking boy, isn't he? I mean, you've got a good-looking club. All the players are good-looking. The manager's good-looking. It's a Cardo.
Can you hear this shit?
Such a good-looking boy, isn't he? I mean, you've got a good-looking club. All the players are good-looking. The manager's good-looking. It's a Cardo.
What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Like, real talk. No, it's only a 7-second clip, bro. I won't get done for that. It's only 7 seconds. I don't care if I get done for it anyway. Fuck them. Yeah, the whole world needs to see how zesty this football club is. It's embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure that guy works for Sky Sports, isn't it? That's the one with the moustache. The one with the handlebars. That's the guy. His name is Nick something. Nick, whatever his name is. Curly-ish hair. Tash. He's worked at Sky for years. That is the same guy that asked him that question today in the press conference. Absolute shit show. No wonder Sky Sports has gone down the Swanee, mate. Oh, look, you can get your merch. I've just gone on Arsenal website. It's popped up with the merch straight away. Fuck your merch. Let's go to the press conference. Right. Here we go, guys. On the eve of the new Premier League season, Arsenal Football Club have signed one player. We have gone to Sober Reality Training Centre, you mean London Colney, to preview Saturday's game against Wolves, where the boss discussed the excitement of signing absolutely fucking nobody and being asked extremely zesty questions. Question number 1 on the agenda today, will Urian Timber be fit? Urian will be in the squad tomorrow. Obviously, he had a really tough period, but he used it in a great way, and I think he's managed to get a lot of things done and improved in many areas, except playing. He found it really helpful, I think, and now he's ready to take his chance. But on whether Fabio Vieira will be fit, well, what's happened to him? It's going well, isn't it? It's actually going really well, isn't it? We will check him now after training to see how he is, but he looked to adapt to it. On if Tomiyasu and Tierney are a bit further behind, he said, yeah, a few weeks. The fact that Tierney's still here is mad. And if there's any other injuries other than them, he said, no, everyone else is fine. On whether we're ready to start the season, we're really excited. Well, that's not what he asked, was it? Are we ready for the start of the season? We are really excited. We've been missing this competition for many weeks. It's too long for us. So we are willing to start and be so enthusiastic about it. So basically, let's just rewind that a sec before carrying with the rest of what he said. We've been missing this competition for many weeks. It's too long for us. This is the same guy that last season was moaning about the amount of fucking workload the players have. So it's too long a break now. But only a few months ago, the load on the players was too much. Make your mind up. What is his issue? This guy's a serial waffler, mate. Serial waffler. Big up to everyone locked in. Get these likes up. I'll come back to the chat in a second, guys. I'll come back in a sec. We had a really challenging pre-season, but we managed to adapt, and it was a great challenge for everybody to adapt with different groups, different stadiums, different conditions. We took it as an opportunity and a good challenge, and the team looked really sharp. Well, that's not what the question was. The question was, are we ready for the start of the season? And it's just waffled. This guy's mastered the art of talking without saying anything. On William Saliba getting to a club record 50 wins in 65 games. If we win against Wolves, woohoo, well done. Well done. He would have done it quicker than Monreal, I think. Well done. Yes, you have to earn it. We have to beat Wolves. Hopefully we can achieve that. On Mikel taking 77 games to get to 50 wins with Arsenal. That's why we're much better than we used to be. Well, we're not, are we? Because you actually won a trophy with us, Mikel. What have this lot won? Combined. Your players. Your players that you've signed, what have they won? This notion that you've got better because you finished higher in the league than you did previously is a load of bollocks, and it needs to be eradicated from football. You're better by winning trophies because you're judged by trophies. A player's career is judged on trophies, hence why everyone laughs at Harry Kane for winning fuck all, for winning none, zero, zilch, nada. If Harry Kane had won 25 trophies, everyone would be saying he's one of the best strikers of all time, wouldn't they? You don't say, oh my God, yeah, Newcastle are a massive football club, mate. Brighton are a massive football club. In fact, Newcastle are quite big. But Brighton, for example, Brighton are huge. Look at the star. What a club, bruv. How many trophies? They haven't got any. Okay. So nobody says Brighton are a massive football club, do they? Because they haven't got any trophies. On his methods of keeping his players' minds sharp at all times. Oh, yeah, just get the pickpockets back, lads. This is a fucking jolly up. First press conference of the season. Look at the state of these questions. I'm gonna 1 second. Let me just read this. There's a question I've just spotted, right? And I'm gonna fucking this is funny. Anyway, this is the demands that we put on them internally. They have to be much higher than they can to put us in a position. We have to feel pressure, and that's the level. We have to hit the level every day. He waffles, this guy, doesn't he? On rumours surrounding Mikel Merino, you know I can't talk about other players. That is the question. See, look, they didn't put it in here. They didn't put it in here. That was the guy. Yeah, because I see the clip that Fabrizio put out. That is the guy that asked the question. It doesn't tell me his name. But they've deliberately missed out. Yeah, because they've not put the whole thing in here. Because they take bits out and put in what they want to finesse the fan base. Yeah. Does Mikel like Mikel? They've missed that bit out. That same geezer asked him the question. And his reply was, I can't talk about any other players. That was in the same sentence as does Mikel like Mikel? The answer to that. Why do they do that? I'll tell you why they do that. Because they want to finesse it. So anyone who's going on to read the transcript, yeah, they twist and finesse. They take bits and pieces out that are actually in the video format version. So if anyone hasn't got time or doesn't want to watch the video, they just want to read it, right? You're getting finessed. Because after this shit is done just to finesse people. Why don't they put the whole transcript in it? Why are they taking bits out? They did this last season as well. On whether he wants to strengthen midfield, he said after last season we had 2 objectives. The main one and the most important one was to make sure we're still very much in love. We're a family in love with our players and find ways to improve them. That's the main thing. All right, so let's just dissect that then. I said after last season we have 2 objectives. The main one and the most important one is to make sure that we're still very much in love with our players and find ways to improve them. That's the main thing. So basically, he told us at the end of last season, don't expect many signings. And here we are, guys, with 1. and potentially Marino on his way. Then if there are certain opportunities in the market to improve the squad, certainly we'll have a look at that. That's what we will be trying to do. So basically, we're skin. On whether more players need to leave in the window, he said the market is open, so things can happen. That's always a possibility. Why? What are these questions, bro? And what it takes to win the league after breaking club records, try and get more points. Pretty fucking simple. Break more of those records again and earn more points. See, even the flipping manager knows. What a dumb question. These people, yeah, have genuinely got degrees in journalism and sports journalism. They've studied at university to get a degree in journalism, to sit in front of Super Duper Mick and say, is Mikel in love with Mikel? Jesus fucking wept. Anyway, let's carry on. On being perfect to win the league. This is the question. This is the question. I see David Raya saying yesterday in an interview. David Raya was sat there and said, you have to be almost perfect. No, you have to be perfect to win the Premier League against Man City. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have to be perfect at all. Premier League table. Let's go to last season. Last season, Man City dropped points in 10 out of 38 games. So you don't have to be perfect, do you? You just have to drop points in less games. You don't have to be perfect, do you? Because if you're perfect, they ain't dropping points in any game, are they? So what are we doing here? And the fact that these players have been told by this manager that you have to be perfect, and the fact that the manager's addressing the world, and the whole world, the whole fan base, and other fans of other clubs will see this as well. The fact that he's saying you have to be perfect, but it's very close in to the numbers we've seen in recent years. Why is that mentality in the football club about you have to be? You know, you don't have to be perfect to win the league. However, what you do have to do, Mr. Arteta, is stop playing 29 in midfield for 20 games. Because if you had played him up front, despite the fact that I don't rate the geezer, we probably would have won the league. Probably would have won the league. If you hadn't kept playing Zinchenko at left back, we probably would have won it the year before. So what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? We should have had 2 league titles. But his own cock-ups cost us. So being perfect, again, you have to be perfect. No, you don't. Man City dropped points in 10 games last season. On competing for the title again, he said it's great when you're looking ahead, when you can see everything we're doing and everybody is so enthusiastic about it. The willingness to improve, to get better, keep pushing, to look for higher ceilings. What are you, an architect, Mikel? Jeez, jack of all trades and a master of none of them. What I think everybody needs is motivating, is inspiring. Every day is something new to look at. And we've created that culture. There's the buzzword, culture. And I want to keep going. The culture is different, guys. 4 years without a trophy. Look how happy everyone is. I'm keeping him self-motivated. So just looking around at the people I work with every day, they are ready. They're so willing to work. Well, I'd expect them to be, mate. They're getting paid millions. What else did he say? Oh, here we go. We've got a question about Wolves. Fuck me, finally. It's really tough. They're always a big challenge with Gary O'Neill and his staff. They've done exceptional work to win absolutely nothing. They're really tricky. They're tricky to contain, tricky in attack. They create chances in various ways. We need to be at our best. If we do that, we've got a good chance. On the hunger of our players. On the last day of the season, we had a gathering together with all the club players, and they were coming to me saying, we are going to do it next year. We're going to be better. We want more. When you see that, you accept that they're the ones driving the ambition, so that is always possible. So basically, they failed and then said, don't worry, it's always next year. It's like, you know, when you're sitting on the sofa watching a football match, yeah, and your missus don't really know nothing about football and she don't like football, yeah, and then you lose, yeah, and she go, oh, don't worry, it's always next year. That's exactly that. It's always next year, and you're just like, will you shut up? Right? It's not always next year, it's today. When you lose a cup final, don't worry, babe, it's always next year. Yeah, don't worry, Mikel, next year. Okay, mate. We need the connection with on the connection between the players and the supporters. Oh, here we go. That's because all the expected arm waves go up. Again, all done by default. Yeah, all done by design. Yeah, all done on purpose. So that when these players drop stinkers, but they love the club. Look at them, they're getting the crowd up. Do me a favour. We need to make another step. And this season has to be better than last season. From day one, we have to create that. And then you have to give them a lot of reasons to feel that way. And hopefully the team will do that. I'm sure they're going to respond. It was unbelievable the other day against Lyon. And I expect a big one tomorrow again. Pause. On his feelings ahead of a new title challenge, we've had one question about Wolves so far. Again, very excited. Trying to climb the highest mountain. All right, mate. It's the most difficult league in the world. No, it's not. The same team's won it 4 years straight, mate. It's not difficult at all, is it? It's not difficult at all. You just have to do what's required. And unfortunately, Super Duper Mick, we haven't. Hence why they're going to do 5 in a row. But don't worry, we've got the best looking manager, the best looking squad, and Calafiori is beautiful. Get out of here. And the players keeping themselves fit. Last season was a big issue for us. We were really short on numbers. Well, you picked the squad, mate. Thank God that we have Ben, William, and Gabby fit almost the whole season. You cannot replicate that 2 seasons in a row. There are more demands, more games. Thank you. That is the most really shit he has said in this press conference. We kept Ben White, Saliba, and Gabby fit almost all season. But you cannot replicate that 2 seasons in a row. Thank you. We also kept Declan Rice fit all season. Odegaard fit all season. Saka fit most of the season. You can't replicate that either. So how come you haven't gone out and got backups for them? Because you went and got Calafiori to help the defence out. So why haven't we done that in strikers or wingers? Why? Do we actually think Saka's going to stay fit for another 65 games? Mad. Actually crazy. But don't worry. We've got Gabby Jesus, who can't score any goals. Anyway, if he's putting pressure on himself to win a title, said for me, it's the enthusiasm to do better. The certain tasks are already being done. The last one is winning. And now we're focusing on the process of what we need to do. Process. On being better than last year, for me, it's far from perfection, and this team still has levels to reach. You need a reason to believe that, because I've seen it every day in training. The way they train, the way they play, there's still room for it. He says this every press conference. The way they are in training, oh, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's unbelievable. The way they train, the way they play. It's unprecedented, guys. He loves that word as well, doesn't he? It's unprecedented. And if we'll dip into the market to buy a striker, we have great strikers already. We have a great attacking line. Oh, my days. Where are these great strikers, guys? We've got a striker who openly admits he can't score a goal. And we've got a striker that you played in midfield last season. And then we have the King of Zamunda, who nobody wants to buy. Where are these great strikers? If Ben White will be back in the England squad, this is a Wolves press conference, by the way. We've had one question about Wolves. That's the question for the England manager and Ben to discuss. I just want to see him happy. On the PGL MOL's rule changes around set pieces, if anybody doesn't know, they're going to clamp down on blocking the goalkeeper. Also, they're going to, with stoppage time, they're only going to, when a goal goes in, the goal's being celebrated, they're only going to start with the stoppage time thing 30 seconds into the celebration. So they're not going to, excuse me, so if somebody goes and celebrates for a minute, only 30 seconds will be added on for that goal at the end instead of a whole minute. Not quite sure why, but there we go. It's what it is. Ball boys are allowed to give the ball to the goalkeeper now. Weird. Who gives a shit? Why was that not a thing in the first place? Anyway, on Kieran Tierney's injury and transfer speculation. What speculation? He ain't linked to anyone. He needs to focus on recovering in the best way possible. It's been a tough time for him again with the last injury. We have to try and support him and make sure he gets back fit. On the players returning earlier from the Euros compared to other clubs, I think we all have different plans throughout the season. When we have days off, the kind of training sessions we do, etc., etc. Also, one other thing that's changed this season: there's no winter break. There's no winter break. Good. F your winter break. Don't want to see no zestiness in Dubai, bruv. No winter break, guys. On additional options this season, like Nwari and Lewis Skelly, for sure. As well as we have Julian Timbro, who was out for 11 months. So that's another one. Miles was played a lot of minutes. Ethan and Aiden as well in pre-season. We gave them a platform to understand how good they are and the options we have in the squad right now. They're certainly going to be training with us. He never said they'd play them, did he? He said they'll be training with us. Okay. On getting the most out of all of our players, he said that's down to us and the coaching staff. Then obviously we have to recruit. Now quickly the players turned to this season after the final day. It was the same evening. Everyone was talking about the same thing, how they weren't going to stop and how they wanted much more. We know the things that we want and we have to get better. Using the pain as motivation. There are moments when you have to accept that somebody else is better. That's the sport. We want to get to where we want to get to at the moment, and that's really inspiring. On the support for the upcoming season, it was great in the US. Of course it was. Of course it was, mate. It was a jolly up. The stadium's huge support, and the fans transmit that to the players. The last two games against Lyon and Leverkusen were amazing, so I expect another level again. I'm gaining confidence in our recent preseason results. Just have to go game by game. So we have had about 30 questions for the Wolves press conference, and only one has been about Wolves. That's got to be a new record. I can't lie. One question about Wolves. One. And that was about the job Gary O'Neill's done. One question for a Wolves press conference. If that doesn't tell you right there that these journalists are on the payroll, nothing else will. You're too far gone. How is this a Wolves press conference and they're asking about Kieran Tierney? Nobody cares, bruv. He's injured. Why do we care? He's injured and he ain't going to play him anyway. Yeah, why are we asking about that? What are we doing here? Why are you asking about Mikel Merino when we know it's going to get done? We already know it's getting done. Does Mikel like Mikel? How about does Mikel like fucking winning trophies? No, he don't. Why are you still here, Mikel? You've been here 4 years and failed. How comes Edu's not managed to get anything over the line apart from one player? How comes it's taken 6 weeks to go and get Mikel Merino? How comes it took 4 or 5 weeks to get Calafiori? How comes we've still got Eddie Nketiah at the football club, Mikel? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, but they don't ask these questions. That is what journalism is supposed to be, asking questions that the fans want to hear. The fans do not want to hear a load of nonsense waffle about Tomiyasu and Kieran Tierney, who are not in the squad because they're injured. Yeah, apparently Edu's in Spain, but has anyone actually spotted this fella in Spain, or is this just another made-up story to make it look like we're trying? Does anyone actually know this? I see somebody say the other day that, oh, he landed in Malaga. Why has he landed in Malaga? Bilbao's in the fucking north of Spain, mate, and this is southern Spain. Was it too expensive to get the flight to Bilbao? Like, what are we doing here? And even if he was going to meet the hierarchy from Bilbao, let's say that is the case. Let's say they didn't want to meet in Bilbao. They wanted to meet somebody somewhere like Madrid. Why didn't he just fly to Madrid? Or Barcelona? Or Sevilla? Why Malaga? Of all places, Mikel Arteta flew to Malaga. Does anyone even know if this is true? How comes nobody spotted Edu at the airport? How comes nobody spotted him on the plane? Surely there would have been a football fan on the plane that would have took a picture of Edu and posted it on the internet. No? And if we're in for Gyökeres, which we're not, because all these stories that are doing the rounds about Victor Gyökeres are from fan-owned websites in Portugal. Fan-owned websites in Portugal. There is nothing solid or concrete from any half-decent journalist. And when I say half-decent, there's only probably 1 or 2 of them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Big up to Go AM, brother. Mikel, do you expect a higher expected meat swelling this season? Like, they're finished, bro. They can't have their winter break this season. There's no winter break. So they can't go on their jolly up to Dubai this year. They've got to keep playing games. How unlucky. Big up for the super chat, my bro. Bless up to everyone locked in as well. Get these likes up, guys. It's mad, isn't it? It's actually crazy. When you deep it, yeah, he went on another holiday. Bro, I don't even believe he's in Spain. I take everything with a pinch of salt when it comes to Arsenal Football Club, mate. Yeah, because like it all sounds good. All seems pretty. Oh, he's in Spain at the minute. If he's in Spain, how comes not a single person has spotted him and put the picture on the internet? Do you remember when Ivan Gazidis and Arsene Wenger went to France together? Do you remember that? To go and talk to Mbappe. Do you remember that one? Pictures everywhere because people spotted them. So how comes nobody spotted Edu? He landed at Malaga Airport. He was on not on a private jet. He was on a commercial, like public jet for us, the likes of you and I, the minions of this world. So surely somebody on that plane, because this is what was being put out there, yeah, surely somebody on that plane would have took a picture with him. No? Maybe not. Surely somebody has spotted Edu having dinner in a restaurant since he's been in Spain. Surely somebody at the hotel he's staying in would have spotted him and took a picture. Is he even in Spain? How many times do you see, oh, just bumped into this person or just bumped into that person, the picture, and somebody will put the picture out and in there? How comes nobody's bumped into him? Makes no sense, innit? Makes no sense. I take everything this football club put out there via these puppet journalists, yeah, with a pinch of salt, because they chat absolute crap. You can tell that by that press conference. That is the first press conference of the season, and they have asked one question about the game tomorrow. One question about the game. We literally had one paragraph of Arsenal Wolves out of all of that. The whole thing was a jolly up. It's crazy. Big up Leroy, brother. Hope you're well, man. Make sure you sub to the Fight Week show. Him and Ola are smashing it on that channel, man. Make sure you sub to that channel, please. Big up to everyone locked in. It'd be a private jet. No, wait, he bro, football talk. It was a normal flight. That's what was put out there. It was somebody put it out there. Where is it? Oh no, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Somebody put it out there. Yeah, that he was in Spain and their friend was on the flight with him. Yeah, blah blah. Why didn't you take a picture then? So somebody on Twitter has claimed that their friend was on a flight with Edu flying to Malaga. Then David Ornstein seen everyone getting hyped about it and then said, yeah, Edu's in Spain frantically working on the deal for Marino. Is he actually in Spain? How do we know? You have FPL? No, man, I ain't got time for playing FPL, bro, unfortunately. Going off track, but what the fuck is the hatred of Man City about? Jealousy, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And when Man City get found not guilty of the majority of the stuff that they're alleged to have done, then what? Oh, they've paid them off. They've paid them off. It's always an excuse. How about make your club better? What have Arsenal done to overtake City this summer? Fucking sign a centre back who can play left back and has got nice hair. Do me a favour. What have we actually done? Real talk. What have we actually done to get better? And before anyone says, well, what have Man City done? Oh, hold on. Man City are already clear. So don't worry about Man City. What have we done? Man City won the league again. Oscar Bob's out injured. Sad for him. Oh, well, they've just brought Savio in. But they've lost Alvarez. Yeah, cool. Erling Haaland was out for, what, 9 weeks last season? Kevin De Bruyne was out for 4 or 5 months in total last season. Yeah, now Kevin De Bruyne is not going to be out for 4 or 5 months this season, and Erling Haaland is most likely going to stay fit for the majority of it. Goals replaced straight away from Alvarez. Now they've got Savio cooking, and he will cook. Yeah, it's mad. And all we've done is waste a summer. But Lee, the window's still open. Yep, it's still open for another 14 days. 2 weeks today, the window shuts. 2 weeks today, 30th of August, the window shuts. Yep, they're dropping shirts left. We have put more shirts out than we've signed players. Man said he's in Spain. Can you send me a picture via email? My email's in the link, mate. Have you got a picture for it? If he's in Spain, have you got a picture? There's a picture or it never happened. Picture it never happened. That's how I'm looking at it. No, you're not banned on this channel. I told you that. No silverware again. That's what it'll be, bro. That's what it'll be. We have wasted the whole summer. Exactly. One transfer. We've got the only players we've got rid of, yeah, are Smith Rowe, Lakonga, and Nuno Tavares. That's it. But they've got a clear plan. Apparently, we've got a clear plan. Well, that clear plan has obviously failed, then, hasn't it? Because Kieran Tierney's still here. Yeah, but Lee's injured. Okay. Well, didn't we sign Cedric injured on loan? And then we signed him on a full-term deal 6 months later, whilst, oh, yes, he was still injured. Didn't we sign Fabio Vieira injured, wearing a protective boot? So what is stopping Arsenal selling Kieran Tierney? What is stopping Arsenal selling Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson? What have they actually done all summer? It's mad. It is actually mad. Join the Blue Sharks. Now, don't worry, man. I'm fully Hala Madrid now, bro. Hala Madrid and that. Yo, big up H192, bro. Said and rants are so giddy. The licked is rubbish. Sounds Agate, bad signings. Them signings don't get in any top 411. Yeah, to be fair, they're gassed, bro. I can't lie. They're gassed. It's going to be hilarious if they lose tonight. It will be extremely funny, and we will be there, guys. I will be doing a watch along on Lee Reacts, and I will be doing a live match reaction straight afterwards. I may have to make a new account just to send chats. Some mod banned me, bro. Wow. Why did they ban you? Why did they ban you? These mods move crazy. I can't lie. What is the matter with some of you mods? You're wild, bruv. Bless up for the super chats, buddy. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, we will be there for their demise tonight. Yeah, get these likes up. We're going to redirect to rants in a minute. Yeah, if Man United lose, then don't worry, guys. We will be there. If Man United win, we still will be there, and we'll be telling the world how scintillating and scary they are. Especially if they slap Fulham. If they batter them. Oh my God. Man United make title statement. Scintillating performance. 4-0. I'm doing this all season, guys. United is scary. United just got scarier. I've just put a Tottenham video out on the other channel as well. You'll like the title of this one, guys. Because obviously Tottenham have just signed Odibert from Burnley. Where are we? There we go. Lee reacts. Spurs scare them. Oh my God. Spurs' new signing makes them scarier. Angie's cooking, question mark. Because obviously you have to put a question mark on a statement now. That's the new fad. You don't put an exclamation mark on it. You have to put a question mark on a statement. So we're joining then. Big up to everyone, man. Bless up to everyone. Calafiori was, I think he was 40 million euros, wasn't he? Or 40 million pounds. Yeah, we're there or thereabouts. Obviously, we signed David Raya. That'll go on this season rather than last season because we obviously made it permanent. United hurtling towards top 4. So United terrifying me. I am shivering. See, you lot are class. I'm going to do this all season. There's Marino Avora. Bro, he's the 3rd best midfielder at their team. But anyway. Yeah, if Man United lose, yeah, Man United hate is an illness will be the title. Man United hate is an illness. It's all, no, bro, it's all done by design, bro. Because these people think if they put a question mark on a statement, then that gets them out of being clickbait. Because, oh, yeah, but can't you see it's a question? Well, if it's a question, then, yeah, why don't you write it like a question instead of a statement? Ange is cooking, question mark. That's what I've put on mine, deliberately. Question mark. Ange is cooking. That's a statement. If you put a question mark at the end of it, it'd be, what is Ange cooking? Do you know what I'm saying? This is what they do, though. But this is their get out of jail, isn't it? Oh, yeah, but I put a question mark. It was a question. Piss off. Anyway, we're going to redirect to Roni. I think I was banned because of that comment at Sancho. Okay. Was it on? Maybe if I get a time, I probably won't today. Maybe not even. In fact, I probably won't get time this weekend. Remind me on next week, bro. Remind me next week, and I'll go back through the live chat on the stream, and I'll see if you can if I can unban you on your main account. Yeah, it's hard work to unban. In fact, I'll tell you what to do. Yeah, http/ all that, and email me it with your actual link for your old account. Yeah, but it has to be the actual link, not just your name, because I know the name. I need the whole link, and I might be able to do it that way, but it's difficult, mate. But big up to you, bro. And yeah, we're going to redirect to rants. There's 750 in here. Smash the likes up. Check out the Spursy video, because Spurs are cooking, guys. They are cooking. Yeah, Spurs scared them. Yeah, and anyone who says no, yeah, you're scared. The fear and hate is growing. Anyway, we're going to spam Rance's chat with Lee Raid, and I'll be there in about 30 seconds. We're out of it, people. Bless up to everyone who's locked in. I think some mutants sneak into being mods. Mate, it's crazy. But anyway, bless up to everyone who has tuned in. You have successfully unbanned. Have you? Yeah, I've unbanned a couple of, but they changed it, bro. Like, it used to be easy. You just go Command F, type the name in, and you'd unban them. You can't do that anymore. So it is difficult, very difficult now. But listen, bless up to everyone who's locked in. We're going to go to Rance's chat, and I'll see you in 30 seconds. Edu out. Bosh.